Man, what it do? What it do? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Our Take Sports Barbershop Style Our Way. Y'all know who I am, hostess with the mostest, Miss Farrah. And man, we got Mr. Crystal Clear. He double in the house.
Yes, we're new crystal clear. We got a new camera. I'm celebrating something that Ferris sent me the other day that I didn't realize, and now I know. And so I'm stepping it up. The camera gonna be clear. I can let you see the face. My daughter told me my other camera was booty, basically.
You look like 2000. You look like 2025. I look like 1995.
Well, before that, you were 1995, and I was 1978. So we have moved on. Now we're crystal clear. We're gonna do it. Big things are happening. Big things are happening. That's all.
Man, good morning, Teresa. Good morning. Your sister done hopped on. Appreciate you. Let me put my camera there a little bit. This is my neck up.
Yeah, I was looking on camera, so she popped. Was like, is that my brother? Is that what she was doing? So I'm saying, that's all.
Yeah, because she can see you now. You was looking ashy and like you was in jail or something.
That'd be ashy.
I can't talk to you. It's not with that camera you got. You might want to send me that link home and go, damn, you got me looking crazy over here today.
So you were always shining before. Now I'm shining. And so when I get my chain back, I can see the pure H4K HD.
I can see your camera on your forehead from the light shining.
You're pretty.
You got that good shade. But what's happening with you though? What's been going on the last couple of days since Tuesday?
Listen, I'm telling you, on that other thing that I do for a living, it's been crazy, but I'm going to leave that right there.
I'm going to say you're exactly right this week at that other thing that we do for money. Yeah, I had to take a mental health day at lunch. Like, I ain't coming back. See you tomorrow, maybe. But yeah, that's what my work week was like. But still thankful I have a job.
Listen, that's why I'm sitting there quiet. And this may be one of them days I'm working on a Saturday, technically. So you know how that goes.
Wait, your sister just said you clear without my.
For real. Terrell,
that's some good shit right there.
Hey, Lou, what's going on? Hadn't seen you in a couple of. What's happening? You missed a couple of shows. Yo,
right. You can see him now, KJ. He bright and shit in that new camera he got on.
Wow, this is what we gonna do today. This is what this is.
I'm loving the camera. I'm hating because I don't have one. I'm over here looking glassy and I look like 1995 and you 2025.
Got to get it right. You know what I'm saying? Got to get it right.
Yo, we got some over here. Some people over on Instagram. Let's see. Light Bright One. What's happening? Appreciate you joining. But we got a lot of stuff to get on into. What do you say? I'm going to eat it honest. Risha, get him on. Yeah, what is that?
Get him on.
Always late. Risha always come in the last 10 minutes.
There's no time to sleep. This is showtime. Get up in here. This is almost football season too. This is what we get paid for.
You gotta start getting prepared to get up early, so you can get game break for Saturday for college football, all that kind of stuff. You better get yourself right. But anyway, we got a lot of stuff to cover today. We got some NBA, well, a little bit, give y'all a little sprinkle. But of course the good dub. We got some sit your ass down moments too.
Every week.
I'm hoping we don't have a sit your ass down moment. Can people really sit your ass down? So we ain't got to talk about you this week. I hope. I'm trying not to have that statement, but until then, we're going to talk shit about you.
Yes, amen. Amen.
All righty. So let's get into it. We got a dub.
The 452 games in the last 3 days?
Oh, yeah, and you know what else I forgot? We got a topic. We're going to hit a little bit of track and field. Surely is the day. It's look.
Listen, let's do it.
But we got the W. Y'all know we got to cover their 52 games they played in the last 3 days rather. But we had first up the darn Valkyries that beat my damn Atlanta. Are you serious? That was a dog fight. Torrance wasn't watching the games the other day. I told him, look, these games, they had me switching back and forth. I couldn't even go upstairs. It wasn't even commercials coming on. I was like, go upstairs and put on the TV. yeah, this thing had to be flipping back and forth these games. But the Valkyries, they pulled it out. They beat Atlanta. Man, these didn't I see before the all started? All you had to do was win a few games, and everything could flip. And it's starting to flip in the W.
And that was the game we were talking about on Tuesday night. You told me, tell me who win. I can't see it. Tell me who win. But you see how she just tried to play it out. She was a lady downstairs. She didn't want to tell you about she
I
was
watched it.
upstairs.
No. I watched the other two games. I couldn't watch that game. We was actually on live. I watched the other ones though.
Remember,
I watched the rest this week.
she the one that can go upstairs and watch like 4 games in a row. She don't want to tell y'all that. She just want to tell you she won. She get like all 4 at one time with her little screens, but she want to keep all that quiet. Like
I can't watch nothing until at the station.
Like I'm holding her back or something. But yeah, that was a good game. That was the one we were looking at. It was 75-75. And you told me to text you to who won, but the last 2 minutes was garbage. It was like turnovers, foul, turnovers, timeout, turnover, foul. And it was like one of the things. I turned it off. But that was a good game. And in fact, that since then, I know we're gonna talk about it. I think the Valkyries won a couple in a row like that, the last second games, but we're gonna see that. We saw that, who's that Citron right there still playing her low ball?
Did you even think that she was going to play like this out of college? She was good in college. She was not what she's doing right now. I think she was more of a role player. She didn't get I didn't even see this in college.
But she played a role because she had 2 superstar guards at Notre Dame. Remember those 2 guards that were sitting there, and she would just sit back, but she was the player. She was a glue. Like, let me free and let me show you what I can do. And Washington had released that, and she can do it. And I love how she played.
I don't want to title at Notre Dame if she hadn't let her loose.
No, if the other 2 would have gave up the ball. You can be loose or you won't. If they don't give you the ball, then what you gonna do?
That's very, very true.
And in game 3, I ain't gonna say nothing about the Magic. I just call her Magic. I ain't got nothing to say about Angel Wilson. What's that? 24, 10, 6, whatever. That's just a day at the office. I go in,
light work,
put my shoes on, 2-3 minutes, I can do that, and I'm walking out. Now, if I get the rest of the team to jump on my back and do that with me, we'd be unstoppable right now. Right?
Yeah, they just going through, I feel like, just a little tumble right now. They don't have anything to prove. They've won their chip. They are a championship team. But right now they're just in a slump, and they got to figure out the pieces. I think they're going to have to move some pieces around if they want another chip. Not this year, but they're going to have to move some pieces around just to be, so they can get another one, and they can. They have a Hall of Fame coach. Their team they got their core. They're not going to let that go. So just a couple little moves here and there, and we'll see how they end up. But this year, they're not winning no championship.
But listen, don't sleep on it because you don't want to be the Aces, play the Aces, and they like the 7th or 8th seed.
I would not definitely want to see them in a low seed because they're going to tear up somebody's season. But I still don't think they're still not good enough to beat Minnesota. They're still not good enough to beat New York in a 3-game series. I think that they lose 2-3 series games.
Well, that's what the advantage I think they have because they have that experience in those 3-game series. Like on the 1-on-1. You can beat them and don't have to play them again and beat them a couple of weeks later. But when you got and they can focus on you and you try
to. Why can't they go to 7? They need to move that to 7. 3 games is stupid.
Hold on. You already complaining they got 458 regular season games. Now
but they crashing it in 3 months. I mean, make the season a little longer. They could play a 3-game. I think even in the W with a 7-game series, I still don't think it'd go past 5 games. I don't think we'd have game 7 nowhere.
But that's why the championship series is 5 games. I think it is 3 is 3 5.
3 5 something stupid, but it needs to be 7. And at some point, I guess as the league gets bigger, maybe those type things will change. But for now, yeah, that part. So they balling out. Let me see what's up with these comments over here. I figured they done got up in here now. Cool Monkey that came on in. What's happening? Let's see.
They speak to each other. Cool Monkey, welcome. It's almost that time that I'm going to start burning your Cleveland Browns. Just get prepared for that. It's going to be a season of that, unless you start the real quarterback. We just want to see who's going to start first. But get ready, it's coming.
Never know. You never know. But let's see. We got the Wednesday. Shoot, we had who was it? Fever beat Mercury. They're just so up and down. I just can't. I don't know what to do.
That fever. And look who was
McDonald.
McDonald put that team on her back. Like, okay, we don't know who the Clark is. What's a Clark? this is what we gonna do without you. And they put that on the back and start doing it. Congratulations them. And I love how they gelling without her. But again, when she comes, we'll see what happens.
When she come back, God, it's gonna be crazy. So we ain't ready for that. And there's no timetable on when she's coming back either. So we have no clue on that. And then your girl, Miss Hillman. I always liked her in college. She played at Michigan. She was really good. One of my friends, Toriel, was her assistant coach at that time. But 21 points, three assists. She had 5 3-pointers. She was dropping them. She was dropping them at Michigan. So she's breaking out of her shell. And Atlanta has a lot of
hits. I'm just ready for the playoffs with this. I'm ready when the team's ready to see what they're really about.
Ready to see.
And speaking of,
your girl.
Ain't got nothing else to say about her. She is who she is. You better know her name if you don't know her name.
Man, that Nafisha called that MVP is for real. Okay. And enough said. Ain't shit to say. Nope. She did her thing. She did what she do. And yesterday it was a plethora of games. Last night was some really good games on. I was tuned in, locked in on anything that I could watch. But Atlantic turned around and beat Mercury. Is it so up and down? It's like, are you kidding me right now? Alicia Gray dropped 26 on them. She like, y'all don't know what's going on. She had 7 fucking threes, man. I'm sorry, excuse me, but 7 threes.
Better know my name.
Man, listen, South Carolina, I give you the cuckoo.
Thank you much. I'm not gonna do it this morning, but
I give you the cuckoo on that one. And then Mabry, she came back with a vengeance, 18 points. They actually beat New York. The last team in the WNBA just beat the number 2 team in the NBA. That is unreal. I would have never thought.
That is this is what I can do trade me game. This is what I can do trade me. I'm showing you what I can do. So
all the teams in between them and the second team, all of them are looking at her at this point. They knew.
Trade me. That's what that was. So
New York could take her. Come on. I mean, they ain't got but a couple. You got 3 days, man. Y'all better do what you're gonna do. She praying she get out of there. You think they gonna let her go?
I don't know. I don't know what they're playing. If they get something, whoever can trade with, give them something really good, yeah. But we'll see. I'll just be quiet until the trade deadline and see who goes where if they do stuff.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna do nothing till the 5th. Watch. And then let's run through these. Miss care of the Valkyries, took care of the Sky. I mean, ain't nothing you can say. I mean, Angel ain't playing. They like 1-9 without her, so Sky season over. Pretty much. Kelsey Mitchell, man, listen. She said it's my turn, damn it. Damn you, McDonald. She came in and grabbed her shit. So she came in and got her 23. They took care of the Wings. That was a really good game. That came out to Beckers. Man, Beckers is coming into do you understand me? I'm loving it. I'm loving Dallas right now.
You hear that face of the league, you're gonna hear it about a year.
She need to be right now. So that's all I'm gonna say. And in that game last night, the double overtime, it should have went to triple. Wiggins barely rolled off the rim to send it to a triple overtime. But Rakia, ridiculous last night. Rakia was balling out. I think she was just a little bit off of her career high of 32 or something like that. But she had 27. And don't forget, you had a Boomerkay over there with 30 plus. Okay. And you she balled out if she got the top performer and somebody else had more points. It was ridiculous down low. There was nothing they could do. Rakia was massive last night. Don't look like a rookie at all. Well, this is her second year, isn't it?
She's second year. I'd love to look at her. So go ahead, Rakia. I'm just saying, listen, I'm telling you, balling you too.
I know between Rakia and Asia, the wife might have to watch you.
Collier, MVP. Right. She can look at me mad all she wants. If let that girl knock on the door, she won't do. She just go.
Get out. Get out.
You got to go now. I love you. I'm just playing, Jenny, playing.
You stupid. 4-game losing streak though. What the hell is this about? What's going on?
Injuries. That Stewie injury throw him off.
Who else?
But still, just like Indiana had to figure out how to play without Clark, they're figuring out how to play without Stewie, and that's all it is. And they
Stewart wasn't the massive of that. It wasn't the masses of that team. I mean, I don't. When you think of New York Liberty, you don't just automatically think of Brick. You're gonna think of probably Anesu more than anybody. I have a couple more players I've been thinking about this season outside of Brianna Stewart. This hasn't been her best season.
You're right, but when Nesky was out a couple of days, John Quell Jones were out. Were they on this losing streak? The answer was no. The answer was no. So Stewie makes a difference. Even if she is a decoy for other things, it makes your offense run a certain way. So I think that's what it is. They're just gonna figure it out. They're gonna do what they got to do to right, and they still got enough games left, and they're still in second place overall.
Yeah, they're half a game above, but it's real tricky right there between that number 2 and 6. It's crazy right through there. It's crazy through there. So we're gonna see how it go. Hey, they finally finished up over there. Y'all went a long time that morning. I was trying to watch. Good morning, Mr. Coulter, the host of The Extra Point. Thank you for joining.
We was watching your show as we get about to start ours. I'm all up in your little videos. You know what I'm saying?
So he's a bad boy. He like being up in them videos and dancing.
Take that. What's wrong with you, Fair?
Y'all don't want to come over to death row. Let me keep it moving, man. Listen, Paige is outshining Clark. Period. Point blank. Fight me. And here's the numbers to back it.
Bite you.
Fight me, I said.
Okay. All right.
You better know it. Best super hours of podcasting out there. People be tripping, be sleeping. But yes, what you think about Paige outplaying Clark? Do you think she's literally just overall a better player, or just having a better rookie season?
We've said this many times in different podcasts, different conversations. You've read it, you've seen it. The fact is, we knew this young lady was doing what she was doing at Connecticut till injury. We knew the difference is we heard of Caitlin Clark since we talked about 7th, 8th, 9th grade. Not Clark.
No. Paige. I'm about to say Clark just came out the blue her last 2 seasons.
And that's correct. You only heard Clark the last couple of seasons Iowa because she was scoring and breaking the record. We knew Beckers was going to do this, and listen, she's in the perfect place. Kind of like Clark last year to come in and shoot and do whatever she did and took the league by.
But Clark came into a better winning team, or do you think she made them a winning team opposed to Paige just kind of fitting in and finding her way, but she's still outplaying her, but she hasn't made that team a winning team yet?
I think it's similar. The difference is Clark did come in with a little more talent on the squad because remember the year before they had the number 1 pick, and they had Kelsey Mitchell already there before she got in. So they came in and they were still under 500 the year before. Then they got with her and got a little bit better. Becker's just playing with a little less talent other than Enrique. We can't really name the rest of that squad.
She's playing with other rookies and other first-year players. Right.
But as an individual player, this girl has been a stud everywhere she has gone. She has been a baller, and right now, as a rookie, she's doing what we thought she was going to do. Now, imagine how much better she's going to be when they put talent around her.
She's going to bring down a championship. You wait.
No, they're gonna trade her to LA for nothing and get how they do like the Mavericks.
Stop that blasphemy. What's up, my sister Zena? Thank you for joining her. Hopefully my BFF. But yeah, Caitlin. Yeah, I'm gonna stop hating on Caitlin. But as you can see, wait. You see the one thing that sticks out, right?
What's that?
3-point percentage. Yeah, she got fun in her. Even in her trademark.
The difference
from the logo.
Beckers shoot threes in the motion of the offense, where Clark could come and try to pull up from half court because she want to shoot. That's the difference.
Lean into the left.
I'm saying? There's a difference. But if your career is I'm gonna shoot 50 and I'm gonna hit 20, that's what we know what your percentage is gonna be. Versus I'm gonna shoot 20 and I'm gonna hit 10. Your percentage is a little bit better. That's all that is.
That makes sense. But we're going to see how the season ends up for the W. A lot more games on the day, I'm sure. Go check them out. But just that little sprinkle, got a little sprinkle of the NBA today. But man, listen, what's going on? Kaminga done rejected the damn offer.
Listen, he does not want to play for Golden State.
Clearly.
But Golden State does not want to trade him for him to sign anything else. He can't reject offers. He can't get them because they got the Golden State has the rights. First, of course, as you see, Phoenix offered the 490. Golden State, I'm not offering that, but you can't go because you're still under contract with me.
That's so wrong though. Like, why keep him? Like, what can he do? Can he sit out like they're doing in the NFL? Just don't come to camp. Don't play this year. Like, what the hell? If he don't want to be there,
I don't know how that works, but
I play and throw all the damn games.
Then you won't be in the league at all. That's the problem. And then part two, I heard that Sacramento offered Monk and a first-round pick for Kuminga, and Golden State also said, "Nah, dog,
But why are you not playing him? What you don't like the kid? Do you want to just ruin his career? You want him to go home? Like, you don't want him to play anywhere? Like, what is the problem?
Well, the thing was, last year when Curry was out, Kuminga was being a beast. He was beasting, leading the team in scoring. He was doing all these things. Then they brought in Butler, and they got Curry back, and he kind of lost his position because where does he play at that point? So he kind of lost for superstar status, and everybody was still trying to say, this dude is a player. Keep him playing. Keep him in the rotation. And Kerr would have him in, but
Kerr knew when he made it that trade what position that he was going to play. He knew what he was doing when he brought him in, Butler in.
But the thing about him, I think he's one of the people who has to start to get his game going. He's not a person who's going to be in the bench to come off the bench to get his game. So they got to figure out if they're going to keep him.
Butler wasn't coming off the bench.
How they going to keep him? Get him to start, let him get his game going, and then rotate your players around that if you want to keep him. But right now, Golden State is holding on for dear life, and all these people can offer all this money, and he can sign it, but he can't go nowhere because Golden State own the rights right now. So, sorry.
Man, that's just trash, man. For real, that's literally trash. But that's how the NBA do you. USA Track and Field, just a little bit. We have the what is it? The Nationals, Track and Field Nationals on. It's a little precursor. I feel like for me, they have the pre-14. I think we done missed that. But that was earlier this spring. Now they got the USA Track and Field Championships, and then I think they'll go to the Worlds. Yes, of course, I made sure I had your girl up here.
Listen, man, Georgetown, South Carolina represent. You know what I'm saying? The whole town. This girl is killing the game right now. She is making herself the fastest woman in the world right now. She is. She
is.
She has focused. She has changed. Even look at her. She's changed her body a little bit. You can see she was, got married, changed her focus, did everything, and now is considered the fastest woman in the world. Has won 2 events so far. That's proving her right. And all I'm going to say is, Georgetown, stand up. That's all I got to say. Hometown.
For real. And then you got Kenny Bernard. That's how he said. Yeah, I remember he did from the Olympics and stuff because, we did start during the Olympics last year. But he won 100 meter 9.79.
Now, I don't want to talk out of turn. And if anybody who's watching this, please correct me. But isn't this the same dude who just got arrested a couple of months or a week ago? They arrested him for something silly that he didn't do. And now, I mean, if that's the same person, forgive me.
Yeah,
but
I believe it is. But he got the run.
But I remember Kenny from the Olympics, and this is not his event. This was not his event. He became a 100 meter runner. 200 or
104.
He was a different event, and so I'm proud of him doing this thing, and I love how they can. He's becoming the thing. And what happened to those other names that were supposed to be doing stuff, and all of a sudden we're not hearing those names anymore?
Hey, people come up. I mean, it is what it is. Anna Hall, and we keep hearing her name. She won have Teflon. I don't know if it's anybody else in the United States that can beat this chick or in the world. She wins gold every year. If you didn't know, now you know. But a good little precursor, you know what I'm saying, to the Olympics is going to be in LA. Long jump. I picked out some stuff we like.
With the grind.
Maybe I'm going to watch.
5 meter long jump. No, I can't do it.
Yeah. 8.1. Short as I am, I was a triple jumper in high school, and I made it to the state. That's what's crazy. My short ass, but didn't win shit. But I made it. The state and the high jump. 1.97. Miss Cunningham.
How you get that high jump with that hair like that? You know that hair's gonna hit that pole. You better put that
Man, the ponytail, something braided, you lock it
straight
down.
up, lock it up or something. You know, that's just another one. So even better that you won with the hair looking like that, didn't knock it off. So you were the best at it. Congratulations.
So y'all keep an eye out. I think it might be some more track and field on. It's kind of hard to catch that stuff, man. It's just on and off. But yeah, this one. I try to keep up with the next one because I really do like track and field. So
I love
I want to shout it out a little bit more. But speaking of track and field, I don't know why I didn't put this in the sit your ass down moment, but I didn't.
Okay.
But it should be.
All right.
Richardson done got her ass arrested.
So, as fast as you are, you couldn't get away from the police. I mean,
right now, those cameras. You did this shit at the airport.
Oh, okay.
So first off, I didn't know she was dating Coleman. You know, the sprinter.
Yes. Okay.
With no neck, no, yeah. So they had been together about 2 years. I didn't know who knew. I personally thought she was bisexual. That was what it was out here in Texas. She was gay. But however, do you, boo? But she was with Coleman and they got into an altercation at the airport. She threw her headphones or her earbuds and shit at him, pushing him. So they have her on tape of, assaulting him. And so the police were called. They arrested her. They let her ass sit up in there all night, man. She got arrested like Sunday evening. She didn't get out till like Monday afternoon. Like, come on, are you serious? I think it was in Oregon. He wouldn't press charges. He wouldn't do anything. So everything was dismissed, cleared because he wasn't pressing any charges. But because it was on video and at the airport, they arrested her ass. So since then, she has pulled out of the 100 as well as the 200. The 100 she came in like last, but it didn't matter. She still qualified for London because she's the fastest. She won the Olympics. Some mess. But the 200 she was supposed to race in this weekend, she withdrew from, but she probably needs to.
So here's my question: what did she heard on them AirPods that he was doing to make her want to fight?
That ain't saying why she don't went the hell up, but she is from Dallas, so it could have been that he didn't pick her luggage up. We don't know. That is, look, they different out here. Okay,
listen, I don't know they're different because I ain't trying to figure it out because I'm happy where I am. But
I ain't have to figure it out either, but I'm a girl and have friends, and these chicks are crazy out here.
What I'm gonna say is, I don't want to know what he did because I'm thinking it's something he had to have done or didn't do in a sense that had made her go off, and that now he knew he did it. That's why he didn't want to press no charges.
Before that flight, that was before they got on the plane and landed. They've been at it all damn day. Sit her ass down.
Thank you, Zena. She thought about
whatever, person blue speaking microphone or whatever.
My fault, Zena. She coming at me. I ain't do that.
She didn't sit her ass down. But she didn't. I didn't need to be in the sit your ass down section. But I did want to give a little shout out to USA Track and Field. Just hey, they had in on an arrest. But oh man, this next one, y'all.
Oh, here we go. What you talking about, Willis?
You get fired. How you get fired on your day off?
The reason you got fired today off because you had the last 90 days off because you're.
But you still off.
You had the last 90 days off, and I saw an interview. He said he knew about it like a week or 2 weeks before. He said, "All I ask you to do is not say anything until Monday after the Hall of Fame."
I do think that's wrong. I do think that was wrong. That was calculated.
Oh yeah, well ESPN needed some content. It was kind of football. They needed something to talk about for a day or two, and they stayed. The funny part is they also stayed away from it. It was announced they fired, and they didn't put it on anything. You didn't hear them see it on First Take. They
didn't have to. All they had to do was fire him. But did they have to do it before his brother was inducted in the Hall of Fame? That was so wrong. That took away from Sterling, who has nothing to do with this mess. Nothing of this week that they could have announced and fired him would have been any different on Monday.
I strongly agree. But But have you noticed everybody who pops on that Stephen A. Smith show all of a sudden either get arrested or get fired? Have you noticed that? Marquise Morris, who else got fired? Somebody else we're gonna talk about in another segment. He popped on and he got fired. And
or you get caught smoking weed with girls on video, on live. Like, are you serious, dude? Stephen A. I don't know.
I think Stephen A. setting these people up, man.
I seen that too. I seen what people are saying that especially after Gilbert Arenas shit. But when you said when you relate to Morris, the one that got arrested for fraud, we talked about him on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I didn't know it wasn't so much fraud or bad checks. He kept getting lines of credit at the casino.
They ain't paying it back.
And he didn't pay it back. So they had him. I saw where he was in court, just denied him even getting out in the wire. His wife wired the money in. His wife, girlfriend, somebody wired. So the money paid. And they still wouldn't let him out. So they're trying to set a precedent. Don't do this shit no more. Big boy from, I forgot his name. He be on ESPN with the beard. He played for the Celtics. I can't remember. And the Thunder.
Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah, Perkins said he signed his waiver. He said he know what it feel like. He done been in a situation, but he didn't have to go to court. He didn't get charged with fraud, but that's what they call it, fraud or bad checks when you just owe them. So he didn't really write them a bad check, just how it got put out there, but he owed them. He kept getting lines of credit and never paid it off.
Well,
but he's still in jail.
You're still in jail. You're not going to be on ESPN no more. So the rule is don't do that if you look a certain way on ESPN.
No, just don't work for Stephen A. I mean, Stephen A. is a snitch. They would say that he is a snitch.
So you say, oh, I'm not gonna. We're gonna talk about that later.
I ain't gonna do it. But yes, Paul. Yes, that picture. Yes, I found that. I don't know where, but the good thing with this is, even though he got fired on his day off, you still got you still got your podcast.
Now,
yeah.
There are rumors that they took him off and they may put Ochochenko in that spot for bring him in because he pops in on it every now and then.
Well, no, Ocho's with him full time, but this is his syndicated show. He's the sole proprietor. They can't give it. They can't give Nike now unless he's like, hey, go ahead and hold it down, let this shit die down. But nobody's gonna just listen to Ocho.
No, I'm talking about Ocho.
Yeah,
they're gonna put Ocho in his spot.
He used to beg to be on there. Like, come on, man, give me a shot, please, please. But that's stupid. If I was Stephen A., stop trying to look out for folks. Just sit your ass down, let them hire who they hire.
Or stop trying to get the fame off these folks who had other things going on and you want them on your show to get their fame.
How many people you gonna refer at work and they mess up and get fired or quit in 2 weeks? Are you gonna be like, you know what? I ain't got nothing to do with letting people know about a job.
You stop snitching on them. What's gonna happen? I'm just kidding. We gonna quit before Stephen A. gets real. We just joking.
I don't care about Stephen A. Big face. And what's in the same? Look at Stephen A.'s big lips, smooches. Look. Yeah, he a snitch. He look like a snitch. That's what he is. Snitches get stitches. But that's all I got on him. But now we are finally down to this, even though that still wasn't a sit your ass down moment. So let's get
before we move past him. There's another $20 million lawsuit against him that just popped up after he settled this one. From that woman who got on the video that was in kissing Usher in the video. And it was like, that was that married woman and him and Ocho was talking about it. And she asked him to take they're talking about stuff down about her being married, but she was never married. And she asked him to take it down. All the
after
stuff
she corrected them with correct information,
and they didn't take the content down and such and such. So now she's suing for $20 million. It's
always bro. He gonna move in with Sterling. Glad he ain't got no wife.
You can move back to that little one house shack that used to grow up in Georgia. They
had
no water.
I hope he purchased that property, at least the land. He better do something. But on this week of sit your ass down moment.
Love this segment. Love this. Sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down. We got Arenas. Gilbert Arenas was arrested. Now, I will give a caveat because it's been like 2-3 days. He has been released. He got out that next day or that night, whatever. But can you sit your ass down somewhere?
Please. Listen, You sit there on a podcast and you talk about people and you talk junk, and that's what you've always been, Gilbert. But
So
now
that's why everybody laughing at him. Nobody cares. Everybody's like, because you talk too much shit. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
but now you got arrested with some Israeli hitmen, something that they say you involved with, that kind of thing. And he made fun of it on the podcast when he got out of jail. He came on live or whatever he was, and he started talking junk that he wasn't snitching because he got out. He just paid bail and such and such. But my thing is, dude, sit your ass down somewhere. Talk about basketball, talk about life, and keep your money in your pocket instead of doing so. I don't know what you did. He said he don't know who these people are.
He said he rented the property. He said he had done rented the property. So whatever happened there, he didn't have anything to do with. You know, he rented it. Some renters did some stupid shit, but you still the owner of the property. That's all I know.
Listen, Michael Vick owned the house where they was fighting dogs, and he had nothing to do with it. And you saw what they did to him. So you better sit your girl somewhere. And remember, it always happens. He just asked for more money, $20 to $30 million a year. And all of a sudden, when you start wanting asking for more money, they're going to find things on you so they don't have to pay you. Pay attention to that. As Shannon just proved that to you. He finally started getting it. Look what some lawsuits happen. It always happens.
They don't never get it. They don't get it. But I think he understands it, but he's laughing about it. He didn't learn anything from it. So.
He never does. When that gun charge and that other dude we talked about before got arrested, went to jail over because his life was messed up. They laugh and joke, made a little thing about it, and still was joking. I play too much. I could have started, but you don't stop. Just
never stop. But our next one, the NBA players have lost.
What they lose? They lost. Tell me.
So a couple of them have lost. Mm-hmm. I thought it was hilarious. So,
did you say lost his beard?
Bad boy that lost weight. Who the hell told him to cut his damn beard out? Is what I need to know.
Wait a minute, I didn't know he had a face under that. This is what
he this can't be real. Like he don't even like the same person. Like no, and then the shag he got going on, and then your boy lost his freedom. A lot of losses in.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Sit your ass down at the weight bench and keep lifting weights because you lost weight. Get your ass off that darn barber chair because I don't know what happened to your damn face. You should have sit your ass down there.
Bro, they got weave for beards. Can he get a lace front on that chin?
Morris, you should. That's a late. Okay, and Morris, you shouldn't have sat your ass down at that card table because you know you couldn't pay for it. If you can't pay, you don't play.
Right. So yeah, it was pretty bad out here in the NBA. These last boys, but this harder situation. I gotta follow this. I cannot believe. I thought it was a joke. Like no, he cut his beard off. Who told him to?
They say he usually cut his beard off during the offseason, but he never gets on camera. Nobody ever sees him. He never does.
It must grow real fast because trim it, anything you want to, but to go barefoot like that, man. Listen, you have to hold. If he was on the run, they would never catch him. Listen, if he broke the law.
Yeah, we would know who he was. He'd be like, "Who this naked face dude? I ain't never seen him before." You James Harden? No, that's bull crap. You ain't the beard. You the face now.
I'm like, these folks. So yes, these sit your ass down moments, they're getting a little out of control in the NBA this week. So we'll see who does something before Tuesday. Surely somebody will.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure they will.
Sit your ass down.
So let's get on over to the last little bit of segment that we got. And y'all know the good old NFL.
We're home now.
Oh man. It feels so good. We got four more wake ups, 4 more weeks wake ups.
But I can watch preseason every day. I don't have to wake up. When I wake up,
preseason does start next Thursday. So week 1 is 3 weeks of preseason. So we'll jump on that next week. But we had the Hall of Fame game, and it was actually a pretty decent game.
For who?
What you mean? What were the lines? Nobody goes for anybody in the Hall of Fame game. You see, you're just fucking watching.
I mean, it's good for
I was
us to
watching
watch.
quarterbacks. I was watching the quarterbacks. Um, oh boy, for the Chargers, he shut himself down real quick. No, the Lions. What was his name? What was the dude name? Smith.
Which
He
one?
do it. I'm not talking about the Chargers because they rotated a couple quarterbacks in, but one of those quarterbacks, I don't know his name. Who the hell is he?
So for the Lions, Golf didn't play. I don't
No,
think. Then I think they had Allen. That
that was who it was. He played terrible. He played terrible. I don't know if he wanted to make the team or not, but he played terrible.
And then the last one was Herndon, that used to play for Tennessee. That little skinny dude quarterback. He played at Tennessee, and I didn't see him throw a ball. Every time I saw him take out, he looked like he was trying to run and get out of there.
Right. And I love him, Herndon. He's from Greensboro with the Dudley High School, played in Tennessee. He got injured his senior year, tore his ACL. Been sitting for about 3 years, and I'm praying. I'm hoping for the guy. Oh, he's a run. I don't know if he's in the right organization for what his style of play is.
Well, I think he's in the right organization to learn a different style of play. So in other words, think about this. He's a running kind of athletic.
That's why the ACL got tore.
Exactly. So now you learn the other system. So even if Detroit ain't gonna be your home, you go somewhere you can have your athleticism and know how to be a stand in the pocket, get the ball out of your hand, quick quarterback, and that's gonna be better for his career later if he can mesh and get it. Kind of like what dude did for San Diego. This is Lance. This is the dude who was like the number 2 pick from San Francisco that played in San Francisco, didn't get any run. Went to Dallas, couldn't get any run. Now he's in Los Angeles. I keep calling him San Diego. Sorry. He's in Los Angeles. He's back up, and he played pretty well. Now, of course.
But he's never going to play all season with Herbert unless Herbert get hurt.
Now, name one season Herbert been in the league that he hadn't gotten hurt for several games. Come on now.
Okay. I'm sorry. I spoke too damn. I spoke before I thought about that one.
So I hope he gets a chance. Like I said, he looked good. Of course, he was throwing against my mama, a couple of linebackers who were like 78, and some defensive backs who couldn't get off the line, but he still played well. So that's all you can do. You can't control your competition. You can control what you do. There you go.
You killing me. You killing me. And speaking of that, just while we're on there, speaking of reps and stuff, what's up with Shador? You heard anything out there? He's not getting any reps with the first team, but first team defense, but he ain't getting to play with the receivers.
He went against the first team defense, and he still held his own.
But he's going with what about receivers? Why are they not letting him go to first team receivers?
Listen, because they got to figure out. But you also know Kenny Pickett. All of a sudden, that injury that was supposed to put him out, he popped back in like, I'm back now. So there's a fear and a worry going on somewhere around that kind of scenario.
But Kenny Pickett, seriously.
But listen, I got nothing to do with that. But on a side note to the Hall of Fame, that I don't know if we gonna talk about this or not. I want to congratulate, even though we talked about Mr. Sharp a few minutes ago, we want to congratulate him and his brothers as the first set of brothers to ever get into the Hall of Fame. That's huge, especially when it looks like
probably never happen again until
it's gonna be that Manning group.
It'll be them, and then it'll also be the Kelsey.
And maybe it's gonna be the Barbers. You know what I'm saying? Tiki and Vonda, but one of them was in there, so maybe they'll get those boys in there. But congratulations to the Sharps. Did something in history. Yes, one paid $20 million to get your girl off me, and the other one got the Hall of Fame. But we both did something this week. Congratulations, much respect. Go Gamecock, Sterling Sharp. Sorry,
what's up, LeRon? Don't you cuckoo on me too, man? Don't you cuckoo on me too?
What up, Pete?
So but Murray, he retired. Murray said, "I'm done. I don't want to play no more." So I think it's about time to get him. I mean, what you got to say on that? I mean, bye. I'm not a big fan up there. I'm not a Buffalo fan, so
I'm gonna say I think this is just I know my career's over. I'm not gonna be able to start. I don't know if I would have retired this year. If I'd have made unless they're gonna say you either retire, we're gonna cut you. I think I would have tried to hold on for another year because this may be the year they can run for that Super Bowl that you hadn't got maybe this year. You know what I'm saying? But
they can get it without him.
But they gonna get it without him. But I won't get one without them. It ain't about them. It's about me at this point in this conversation. So
it's about 61 touchdowns. I mean, between 5 teams. Seriously.
you had a great career. I think in NFL running back career is what, 2 seasons, and you did 5 teams in several years. Congratulations, you deserve it. Retire, and I hope
I
there's
mean,
not.
he did get 8,000 all-purpose yards. How many years he played?
I'm not sure how many years he played, but like I said, I'm just hoping there's not 12 baby mamas he has to pay off during retirement, because that money don't come in the same way when you play. I'm just saying. So I'm hoping you got that one thing and you good. That's all I'm saying. Congratulations.
Man, go Cox, ass kicking chicken.
Tell him, Ron. Tell him, Pete.
Is that the new Rudy's slogan?
that should be, you know what I'm saying? Canes with ass kicking chicken. You know them chicken tenders, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, why my job texting me? No.
The same reason mine might be on my phone too. Listen.
Two of my coworkers like, bye. Why are you talking to me? Ask me
I'm enjoying the podcast. Say if you
I
start,
did. I said on my podcast, jump out. Like I don't care about what's needed in Houston right now.
all right.
Anywho, but congratulations on a great career, I guess. Right off into the sunset, homie. But no, but did want to give him kudos. But there's a bunch of people wanting out, man.
Let me out. Let me out.
What? NFL stars want out. I mean, and before we go into any of it, I do have them all broken down, but I want to go to the lesser first. Okay. I'm gonna go to the lesser first, which is Hendrickson.
Okay.
We know he ain't getting paid. He deserves to get paid, but he ain't getting paid. They don't pay their quarterback too much than everybody else. What do you feel like about Hendrickson? I mean, he did lead the NFL in fucking sacks. Why is he even at camp?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say from 2 perspectives for Henderson before we go to the other two. Number one, his perspective. I've led the league in sacks last year. I did all these wonderful tackles behind, tackles for loss. I did all these wonderful things last year, and we sucked defensive wise. We were in the bottom. So, but I did what I was supposed to do. So pay me like you owe me. That's what I think. Now, Cincinnati, if I pay you, is my defense getting any better? And you led the league in sacks and all this last year, and we were still suck. Why do I need to pay you if we still go suck that way?
But it ain't his fault that they ain't building no other defensive players around him.
There you go. That's why my answer is pay this dude. Now I know he's in his 30s. We just paid TJ Watt. He's in the early 30s too. No, I don't think the dude's asking for a 20-year contract. They're asking for like 2 or 3 years. And you can give him 2 or 3 years because of what he's giving you, not of what he's giving you, but what his production moving forward is. Because this dude is a monster on that squad. But like I said, let him go and see how good you're gonna be without him.
What is plenty of people that's going to give him more than what he even asking for? Come on over here and give me about 12 sacks a season. I'll pay you. I give it to you.
Listen, Detroit will be right there. Put him on the other side of what's his name in Detroit to pay him whatever they need to pay him and get him in it. Let him go. If you don't want to pay me, let me go.
That's why I understand. These people just will not let like a horrible boyfriend. Just they got broken and dumped. You don't want to let go. Let's see who we got next. Y'all already know. What the hell? The days of our lives. The saga continues. You know what I'm saying? It's a freaking soap opera in Dallas when they come. Now you talking about Parsons. This is more of Jerry. I don't know what the deal is, but at this point he done drove, and this is with absolutely no Cowboys hate. Let me put that up there. This is without any Cowboys hate. Jerry is so dead ass wrong on how he treated players. I don't know why anybody even want to play for him at this point. Micah is like, damn this, I don't need this shit no more. And I hope even if he come with the money, he don't even take it at this point. He said he wants out. As you can see, these are his words. And I think he deserves out. It ain't hate on the Cowboys if they're lost. Any team would be great to pick up Michael Parsons and probably use him even better and be on a winning team. And he wants a championship. But these games that Jerry gonna play every single year with everybody is stupid. And we're tired. Everybody's tired. Even Cowboy fans are tired of it.
Well, you got days of our lives.
Yeah, that's what the hell it is. I
think it's more of the young and the senile. Oh, it's a young person. At this point, you got to be senile not to have learned from experience of the last several years in this situation.
But he got to teach him a lesson. I hope Parsons teach him this lesson.
So, I've seen other players come out and do things. I've seen videos of players saying, listen, we tried this, but we didn't stand on business because Jerry threw us money and we stayed there and we honored the star or whatever the situation is. They hoping this dude stands on business. Jerry, I don't want your money. But we all know CC had his lip out last year and all that stuff. But when that money got 2 years ago, that money got in his face, what the first thing he did? He signed, and now all of a sudden,
he didn't agree to leave either. He just said out of camp. Mike was like, I don't want to be here no more. This is the first that you've heard this out of any player.
Last year, you had the quarterback who didn't get signed until he's about to run on the field, such and such and such. Stand on business. And Jerry's going to, and I wanted to go back to Jerry, but Jerry's getting what he wants. He's getting all this publicity is what he wants. Now, it may not be, what did NWA say in the video? I mean, in the movie? Any publicity is good publicity. How Jerry thinks. It doesn't matter if he looks bad, because he looks bad until this dude is offered $50 million a year and this dude signed and said, oh, yes, I didn't want to be here, but he paid me and I'm loving me being in Dallas. That's not what we want to see, because what we're seeing is Jerry playing the old role as, I don't want to say in these terms, owner and owned, not owner and slave. I don't want to say slave in a sense, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, talk to you how I want to talk to you. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And you was going to accept the money. As soon as you accept the money, shut up and play for me. Is what's going to happen. So,
and I think that's how he thinks of everybody. He thinks he has the money. I'll throw it. Y'all going to play here. It's a star. You want to be here. I'm just over it. And I hope he go to the damn. I hope he go somebody in the same division. I hope he go to the damn Eagles.
But here's the problem. He still got 1 year left on the contract. He can't go nowhere. And then they can tag him for at least 2 more years. So technically, he can't go anywhere.
Can they purchase and can they buy him out of his contract?
If they come to an agreement to buy him out, but Jerry may not know. I don't want to know.
Okay. I hope Parsons go to the far and just don't fucking play this season. Don't play.
Go to the far. Listen, meet Farrah in the garage. And y'all just be chilling for all season. Y'all watch football.
Don't play. And he got to learn a lesson. Like, and I promise you, I am not coming from Cowboy hate right now. For real, Jerry got to be set down. It's like we got Jerry, we got Hot Wheels, and we got Orange Man. It's like, come on, like it's enough. Three's a crowd. Two's company. Three's a damn crowd.
But as a Cowboy fan, I know y'all are hating this. Toxic, and y'all want, and again, as she said, no hate, and we know me and her do not like Cowboys in any situation.
But this is ridiculous.
But this doesn't make any sense anymore.
No, it's ridiculous.
If you're gonna pay him, just pay him. The dude said he wanted to be that dude came to camp, did everything right, and y'all hadn't even talked to his agent. Okay,
I wouldn't even be in Oxnard no more. I don't even know why he in Oxnard.
It's $50,000 of practice. That's why I'm in Oxnard with chicken.
But he's not playing. He's just coming to practice. That's it.
Yeah, I would be there with a chair and a bucket of chicken wings, while the boys practicing, chilling.
I think I don't know who emboldened these people, but everybody's fussing. This person's in the same scenario, knowing he can't really go nowhere. McLaurin.
Yes, but
he said he won't out too.
But he is another one. All three of them are doing the right way. They all came to camp. I'm not practicing because I'm not gonna get hurt and I ain't got no contract or you ain't paying me. But I'm here, so you can't find me $50,000 a practice. But I'm not doing anything. I'll watch. I'll sit until you pay me.
How much do they get fined when the season starts if they don't play?
I'm hurt. How can you pay me? My ankle hurt. I'm on IR. You can't play me.
I rolled it on this. I'd have a video of me walking into Walgreens and I rolled my ankle.
No, I'm hurting. I heard it on the sprinkler on the field as I was walking in the field. It's going to be work related. I am not going to be anything. You ain't gonna tell me no. It was outside of. We were right here when it hurt. I got hurt.
But watching it would be really stupid. Come on, y'all are not gonna make it far about McLaurin. Y'all need McLaurin, and you don't have anybody to replace him with.
Daniels will take you are hurting your franchise because this will put Daniels a step back. You
all the way back.
Quarterback's going to take a step back because of you losing the receiver. Not that he's a good receiver, and some people say great receiver, but now there's a chemistry there, and it made the team better. And it's going to take a step back when you don't have that. What happens then? So But
Pay the man. Quit
pay the
playing.
man like you owe
I
him.
mean, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and he's on a rookie contract. Come on, stop it.
You got that rookie contract for at least 3 more years. You can offer this dude a 3-year deal. You can literally offer a 3-year deal, and then when dude need money, his contract is up and he out. It works itself out.
Unreal. I don't understand some of these owners. Maybe they want some publicity, some clickbait. I don't know, but it's absolutely stupid.
But all 3 of those owners do me one favor. Sit your ass down.
Please and thank you.
So,
So, these top 10 quarterback projections for 2025 season, I'm pretty in agreement with it. What you think? Who you switch up? I'm very shocked that golf is the last. I didn't like that part, but what you think? Burrow's too high up.
You know what? I really don't have any issues whatsoever. Josh Allen, because he is going to be the leader of Buffalo, and it's him. Number 2, Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes, and the same thing. Number 3, 1, 2, 3 is definite. And actually 1, 2, 3, 4, because
I would switch for 5.
No, let me tell you why I leave 4. Because the only way Cincinnati's gonna be successful is somebody got to get them wide receivers the ball. They ain't gonna be. There's no running back game. There's nothing else. And Burrows is a accurate passer, so I agree with the first 4. Anything other than that, those other ones fit fine. I don't actually have any issues with the top 10 right there. None whatsoever.
Yeah, it's a pretty good run. Dang, it's like, well, damn, who the other 20? 22. Who number 22? You know what I'm saying? They must really suck.
No, there's one that plays in Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say
y'all got 5 in Pittsburgh. Shut up.
Yes, we actually do. Yes.
What are you talking about? So your power rankings,
according to Fox Sports.
According to Fox. And Ralph, whoever his last name is, I read through him last night. I don't know if I have a problem with any of that based off of last season. I know they're kind of, the draft is in here, what may have prospect, that type of thing. But I have no problem now. I don't understand why. You see where you at, right? I don't understand why y'all number 6, and I don't understand.
Well, now, see, I think right now I'm going to season power rankings is one thing, but if we do it the other way, if we start at 32 and go up, look at it. Which one of those teams you think will make the playoffs is the question.
From the last row, 25, 32?
We started from 32 up. They have a possibility to make the playoffs, and because I want to talk about this. Think about this, how they work. So power ratings don't really matter in this conversation.
No, they don't.
You don't think Cleveland does?
The Saints have a chance, even though they suck because they're in a horrible division.
Okay. Tennessee.
That's always up the grabs. Tennessee just depends on that quarterback, what he does. We don't know. He could turn the whole ship around.
Indianapolis. See, here we go. See, here's our problem. Tennessee, Indianapolis, Texans all play the same division, and the power of that division is the Texans. So just think about that. So
yeah, the Texans are gonna make the playoffs.
Okay.
Panthers, not the Panthers. Jets.
Hold on.
Oh no, the Jets. I'm not gonna say they wouldn't. They could be a wild card.
You just say that New Orleans has a chance in that weak division, but you're saying the Panthers don't. It's the same story.
Well, I get you're right. And I would take the Panthers over the Saints making it just because of their quarterback and how they ended the season, I guess you would say.
All right.
The Falcons, I ain't putting no money on them.
Offensively, I think they can score 100 points a game. They're gonna give up 112. But I
Who's
think
the quarterback?
Michael Penix.
Oh no, I ain't no. You believe in him. I don't.
Yeah, I do. I mean, he's another 40-year-old quarterback that's only playing the second year. I do believe in him. He played at 7 different schools. The dude had 13 different knee surgeries. The dude is ready.
I did like him in college, but no, he didn't even make it to the college championship. He didn't make it to the Final Four just because of his injuries.
But he played. He did everything he could. And
then let's see, Miami. You talking about Tua Tagovailoa? Somebody couldn't pronounce his name this week.
You said concussion no go? Concussion no go?
Exactly. They're not making the playoffs this year. Raiders, whatever. No, Patriots are still a couple years away. Seahawks, nope, you lost your coach. You shouldn't have done that. Jaguars.
in that weak division.
In that weak division, they could definitely make the playoffs, especially if they have your boy on both sides.
Okay.
The Cowgirls, they're not. They never do. They always screw up their season. So I'm gonna say no to them. Could they? Yes. Should they? Yes. Are they? No. San Fran, why are they even 18? They only have 18 good players, okay? So, keep it moving. Chicago, I don't know why they're up there. Keep hope alive. Neither one of them are making the playoffs no more than they did last year. The Broncos, we are going to the playoffs, and we will.
Stop. They're number 16. They're number 16, and they're gonna make the playoffs. Number 15, Minnesota. You think they're gonna make the playoffs, even with JJ? Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Number 14, Arizona. Can they make the playoffs against San Francisco? Okay. 13, we know Houston.
Yes.
12,
yes.
We know the Rams. We know the Buccaneers.
Yes.
The Chargers.
Yes. Okay. Bengals and stops.
Okay, stop.
We can't believe in the Bengals.
Listen, we done named half the playoffs. The top 5 ain't gonna make it. So we put everybody.
No, the top 5 they all get buys. This is wild cards and shit.
Okay, so you say the Bengals stop, maybe. Then you got the Redskins. Excuse me, the Commodores. Yes, the Steelers. I say yes, but you don't have to talk about that.
No.
Green Bay. Yes, in that division.
Yeah, in that division. Okay. Wild card.
Buffalo, Kansas City, Baltimore.
Yes.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Everybody
5,
can't make the playoffs.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Everybody can't make the playoffs.
We're gonna name our 14, 15 teams to make the playoffs right now.
Everybody can't make the playoffs. But you know what that tells me? It's gonna be a great ass season.
It's gonna be a great season.
That's what it tells me. It's gonna be a great season. God, dog, I didn't even think that when you made me break it down. Shit.
But
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna make a prediction here. I promise you. I'm not gonna say they are, but the Broncos could win that division.
So Broncos win the division. Minnesota.
I'm not saying that they are. I'm not out here like the Cowboys fans, but I think they can. They can beat KC.
So right now, before the season starts, you got 15 teams in the playoffs.
15 teams in the playoffs. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. But that just lets us know this season's about to be crazy. We're not gonna know how things are gonna go. I think TT thought that's all I had, but no. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
This is why nobody get their head done. You know, they're playing around.
I'm about to go. I'm about to leave. I gotta get that. But this, all the NFL athletes gotta have that pre-examination. Check out your body parts. Make sure everything's a go. This is live footage of his actual physical, Mr. Rogers. He was cleared. He was cleared. He was cleared to play by the doctor who smokes a cigarette.
Oh,
run, Forrest, run!
Oh, wow.
You got your legs, man. He's got his legs, he got his applesauce, he got his naps. We in there. Y'all might make a playoff run.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you, and I'm done with you. That's all I got to say. I'm done. I quit.
Oh man, what you got for the people out here? What shout outs you got so we can get up out of here?
Oh God, I'm done. Shout out to everybody who was on the podcast today. Shout out who keeps supporting us. Shout out to whoever got this camera for us. For me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Making me look all nice and pretty. So, and shout out to my daughter who looked at the video and said, Daddy, you need a better camera. So that's where it came from. So that's all I got to say about that. What about yourself?
Man, just shout out to everybody. I appreciate you guys joining us. Everybody that's watching us live on replay, especially appreciate the replays. Thank you guys for watching that. If you haven't already done it, please like, share, follow, subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. We will be back on Tuesday. We'll talk about these WNBA games. We'll break down a little bit more of the preseason that will be starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we got 4 days of football next weekend, going into the weekend. So we'll cover a little bit of that on Tuesday. And shoot, outside of that, y'all, shout out to me driving downtown.
Yeah, be safe for that long journey downtown, for real, man. So,
Man, I'm going to the other side of downtown. When your directions say 40, have you get on 45?
oh shit.
You know you went too far.
Oh
I'm
God.
like, might as well go on to Houston.
You might, listen, you might as well go on to Houston for real.
Man, when it say 45, you went too far. I don't know. I might have to hit up Sweet Georgia Brown. Man, I'm on that side.
Since you
Y'all
over
don't text me because I'm had juice all in my seats. You can't even drive home with that food. The place is so packed. You're gonna have sweet potato juice all in the cracks of your seat because it's spilling out the
there,
bag.
there's a place called Miss Irene's or something over there in that part of town. I need you to check out one day when you over there down there. Check that out.
I ain't heard of Miss Irene. I know Miss Sweet Georgia Brown. I tell you that. I think she's still alive because if she wasn't, it'd be a massive funeral. I'm there. I'm going. But
You only going for the repass.
what? You know what? Ain't nobody fooling with you. But anyway, now for real though, y'all thank y'all for joining us. Please holler back at us on Tuesday. And y'all know how we do. I'm gonna get me a crystal clear camera like TT so I can look like him next week. But until then, y'all know how we do it.
Peace.
Peace.